still bring his A game. Happy had a lengthy break. He should be recovered. He should be warmed up. But if an orc can do it, it certainly is Lin. He has devoured sappers with his Kodos yesterday. He has surrounded liches with his peons and led to a win. And he is the War Chief. Emperor versus War Chief, one of the top 2 matchups that we have in the entire scene, alongside Happy versus Fortitude, of course. This is the pinnacle of competitive Warcraft action. And you guys deserve to watch this best of 9 unfold. Happy upper left hand side, we're starting things on Hammerfall. Once again, Pret, that's a lot of money. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that the introduction is over. So, Lin playing from behind throughout the entire series, but it's a long series. Basically, 3 best of 3s. We're gonna see some maps that are usually vetoed. Let's see where this goes. DK, Ghoul, Opener, Classic. I watched the games of Happy versus Lin earlier today, and Happy made some mistakes as well. Misdirected his DK. Got trapped in some very unnecessary surrounds. My friend Soul 8man was casting that. Shout out to him, ladies and gentlemen. Overlay says best of 7. Oops. Now it doesn't. Thank you. This is probably the longest series I've ever cast. Best of 9. Who plays best of 9? Happy wants to confirm what is this build. So far, this isn't a confirmation. We've seen Lin yesterday against 120. Well before, it was always either, if you see a Farseer fast tag into double Rax Wyvern, or Farseer fast tag into double Beastery Wyvern, or Farseer fast tag into double Rax Headhunters. Now yesterday, we've seen Headhunters into Wyvern for a little bit of a curveball, opening up the tech tree a little bit, giving more flexibility for his builds. But for now, we'll wait till the tech unfolds and how much damage Lin can do during the creeping. Happy relatively passive. It's not going to the Hydra, not exposed to the poison. We're playing around the fights. We got 1 skeleton already. Oh, that was close. Yoink the tome. A little bit of an exclamation mark, isn't it? Lin is experimenting with a lot of unit combos. And Happy can never know what to expect. And I think he's right. Ooh! Oh, I thought this was a new creep manipulation. If the Hydra spreads the poison on the Acolyte, it doesn't spread the poison to anything else. Happy gets the last hit again. So far, Farseer only 12 XP. But now the Headhunters are coming in, and this is the upside of fighting an undead at the Hydra. Everything's low. Happy had 1 coil ready as the Headhunters coming in from the right-hand side. Wolves and Farseer chasing on the other side. But not too many meaningful kills. No meaningful kill at all. Except... oh, deny? No deny. Okay. And we continue the creeping with the poison. Waiting. Oh, he actually got quite a lot done. And this is 2 more ghouls possibly dead. With 1 more coil. Not for this one. Ooh, this is a disaster for Happy. The wolf is chasing. Can get a kill. Ooh, boy. And that one was saved by the coil, but this one isn't. Lots of ghouls dead all of a sudden. Really, really, really not sure if these Hydra creeps are worth it. And now what? Double Beastery. Wyvern. And tier 3. Spending very little gold in the beginning of a game to be able to explode at the arrival of tier 2. He's down to 7 golds. That's very little for his standards. So Lin adds a bit more damage in his early game with these headhunters. What's he even sacrificing for it? I guess some wyvern speed. He's completely skipping the shop, by the way. Oh, Dark Ranger! Happy, did you not watch the 1-0 games yesterday? Is he not aware of this build? So, Lin is going wyvern, that's clear. Against wyvern, you want to play Gargs and Alchemist third. But Happy is thinking that this is headhunters? Ooh. Happy got the last hit. Or is there a way, because it's not that many wyvern? He's cleaning up the ground. That is what the Dark Ranger does best. And now we're going fiends. Interesting development. Two shops. Is he going double orb? Soen did this once, but he doesn't have the resource for it.
A player's force is under attack.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Happy, unlike 1-0, doesn't seem to be a huge fan of Ghoul Destroyer building pushes.
Under siege.
With fiends, that is pretty much impossible. Level 1 heroes across Lin's entire army, repositions and continues the harass. Level 2, finally, nice steal. That's of course the downside here. No Nova. Can he get another last hit? Yes, with the Hex on the DK, no coil possible. Lin is playing a very, very, very fine game so far. He's amassing 600 gold and more. But you don't need double orb, do you? Doesn't even need double clarity. Ah, he cancelled one. Okay, sorry, it was just a mistake. We can speculate all we want. And then it was just a misclick. You know, with a guy like Lin, you never know. So one shop it is. No tiny. More wyvern. Up at 50. And Venom Spears up. And Happy is facing Mass Wyvern without his go-to strategy against Mass Wyvern. And a lot of people in chat have asked for this for a long time. Why don't you play Fiends against Wyvern, mate? Well, if Wyvern are there in critical mass and you don't deal with them quickly, they start to one-shot Fiends. And Fiends are too expensive to be one-shot. I don't think it was a misclick. I'm pretty sure the shop came up, but it's not here. Some creeping time. As we need level 3s. Dark Ranger a bit under level. Never horrible thanks to silence and the coil ability, and she can attack air. So she does serve a purpose. It's just definitely not the best purpose. Not the greatest damage dealer. Just a good support, I guess. Red spots. Love the Ring of Protection, love the extra HP. Especially when you're up against Colnova soon. No, I think he made 2, so at least one would come up in case Happy attacked, then cancel the second one, the first finished. Oh, that could be right. Heal wards. Super sweet too. The downside at the moment for Lin, he doesn't have raiders, no end snare, no control. And no bats. Happy is going for shade. Not allowed. And how many towers are there? 2? This feels like this area is very attackable. And it takes Happy off the map, pulls him back. No staff. Doesn't want to use the town portal. This is some free damage. And this means no statues after this one. Happy can't produce at the moment anyway, but it's all cost. And it only goes onto a speed scroll. Not even dispelled. Gets a headhunter, but you want to rotate out of them anyway for build optimization.
The town is under siege.
Ooh, Happy's web is up. Attack upgrade, armor upgrade, Kodo's coming. And at the moment, Lin's army not united. But we're getting the TC, more Wind Riders. Scroll of the Beast. Careful, Lin. He is. A little bit of a nuke, but man, does this Periapt help. Getting the silence treatment now. No chance for a heal wave and to stay in this fight, but he didn't want to. He delayed Happy's creeping by so much. And now Happy is up against these Wyvern. We're adding raiders. Lin's army is coming together. I think this is quite a brilliant game so far. By Lin. But we're pimping that Lich. We're pimping the DR. As long as the undead heroes are on the field, nothing's decided at all. We do have level 3-3. Great. Periapt and Ring on the TC, as he will always be on the receiving end. Illusions on the DK. I don't hate that, but now Lin should have realized that this is fake. Speed scroll. Okay, this is the fight. Can Lin tie up the series and reset the bracket? Off we go onto the Fiends, and there we go. We don't have enough destroyers at all. OMG. Happy pummeled, of course. And that's 4-2. More movement speed. He got a mana stone. And this is what I say, guys. Wyvern, wreck Fiends. Now we're going into Gargs. But without an Alchemist, does this still work? That was clearly a misread by Happy in the middle of the game. He didn't want to go Fiends. He thought this is Headhunters. I only saw one game between them in the Don't Force Me Cup, so I don't know if he was exposed to Lin's build already there. But if that's not the case, and Lin saved the build for this grand final, then Happy didn't do his homework and didn't watch the match of Lin vs 1-0.
A player's forces are under attack.
That would be quite atypical. 500 gold. Is Lin saving for an expo? Four out of 5 games were Blade first. Oh, look at this. Thank you, C Noble. Or Knobel. I don't know. Or CN Obel. Kinda should know. We have... Oh, we don't have bats. Yeah, you need bats. Tiny Great Hall will be under fire! Nova hits big! Speed scroll disengagement! Oh, this is hard to deal with for Lin now. These Garks are strong at the moment. The bats, a hair too late. He's still waiting for them. So many Wyvern dead. Oh no, he misses the mark on that one. Happy's Gark transition coming in clutch for now. But the means will be justified again, will they not? Not really. 20 food wiped out. What a sick timing by Happy this is. Stomp on the ground, Lich level 3. Uh-oh. Lin is falling apart here. Heal wave clutch as well. Can he deal with the Destros? And the ground belongs to Lin once again. Quite a momentum shift possible here. Dark Ranger takes out a couple of Wyvern. Lich in trouble. Invuln should be over in a bit, but there's plenty more coils. Shadowhunter under fire. Needs that preempt. Heal wave on cooldown for a second. Gets it now. But another bat being webbed. The mix of Fiends and Garks actually genius. And the transition came too late. He had no solution to the Garks. He was so prepared for mass Fiends. And then he had to taste his own poison. And didn't see the transition. Massive oversight by Lin. Can he recover with that second base? Stalling time, pushing Happy back, away from his expo. Good mana management on the DK. As so often, the mana stone certainly helpful. Lin's alive! Lin's alive! And has that second base up. So even though the fight went as horrible as possible, Lin still has a win condition. A realizable win condition. How much more? Oh, this fight is all over the place. Shadowhunter blocked, Kodo blocked in the middle of an Undead Scourge. I don't know if this chase is correct. He has no town portal to get out. He has no speed scroll to get out. And he's running out of mana too. Where the reinforcements, he needs them so quick. Stomp. Alright, but we're trading Raider for Fiend. This might be good. This might be the right call. As he has the advantage when it comes to economy. And there's a few more stomps than every stomp. Oh, that clutch coil! You need to trade 1 for 1 though. More Kodos are coming in. The Raiders nuke TC is dead and Lin throws the game. It is heartbreaking. The Expo couldn't save him. Running after this undead army without a TP, without a speed scroll seemed very ill-advised. Maybe the fatigue is setting in. But those Garks, look at the value swing. Oh my god. That's where the Gark fight happened. You gotta be sharp at all moments of the game and realize what your opponent is doing. If he builds fewer Wyvern and replaces them with bats, or even delay the tiny for a bit and go bats just to have something, he wins the game with one hand. That was a gift. That was a gift by Lin towards Happy. And that one hurts. Now he has to catch up 2 maps. brutal. Thank you for whom the bell trolled for the 28-month resub. And now Happy knows that this build is a possibility. Can't afford these losses. Can't afford these mistakes. Interesting to see. Interesting to see how Happy was fooled, though, by the Headhunter opening. And he found a solution by stalling time. And getting the proper transition in, and then using his transitioning units at the perfect time when Lin didn't identify what's happening. Imagine back to Warcraft and stream for 2 days in a row. Can you imagine this? What feeling does it being to you? It's up for chat to answer. Still no game up at the moment. Oh, and we got the age-old discussion of double elimination winner bracket advantage. This will never be solved. This is mentally quite hard to recover for Lin. When you're exhausted already. When you got 12 games in your body already. And you're kind of known to falling to fatigue. It's rough. This is rough. Now, in 2.5 minutes, we got our next game. It has started while the subs are still running through, by the way. This is unreal, you guys. Unreal. And it was a bit a theme in this tournament. Happy might have lost the first map, but then kind of reverse swept. Now we start with Happy 2-0. Wonder what the map pool says. Do we even have vetoes? Do we have 9 maps or 11 in this pool? 3, 6, 9. Oh, we have no vetoes. And then the first losing map is Twisted. Okay, seems fine. Lin needs to win this next game. I think he absolutely has to. He could still, like, if he's fresh and put in a position where Happy is 3-0 up on a new day, fresh start thing, I think he could do it. He could turn it around. But not after a day like this. So, yeah, this is very predetermining. He needs the momentum back. And I think it can give him some confidence that the plan worked for a long time. But the thing is, Happy will not fall for it again. It is surprising though, right? That he didn't know this. I always think that if I know a build, then Happy must know the build. But apparently that wasn't the case. Seven seconds till game start. Oh, my game crashed. Who makes this tournament? BBC and Magic Yang. Two very famous community members. BBC, one of the most famous broadcasters. Magic Yang, a former WCG bronze medalist. Cool it. Good luck. Map 2, basically. But already a 2-0 lead for Happy. We are on Twisted. Casino Warcraft it is. And is it time to get the blade back? Or are we playing the same style because it worked? Lots of builds possible. Happy has to scout better. Lynn has to scout better. And that is a rare thing to say. But this is what Warcraft is evolving into. It's not the I pick my cookie cutter build and throw it against your cookie cutter build. No. You're on your toes pretty much the entire time. A blade it is. So, next question. Mirror image or Windwalk? Windwalk can work in the beginning. It's very good in the beginning. Because you expect Happy to expand on Twisted these days. Happy knows. And this is what he faced in the Don't Force Me Cup. Should be more used to it. And we are going for that expansion, and this will be under pressure. How much can he steal? Hoogie Hugoba, thank you for the prime. I don't think he's in time to steal the Magi. If he is, that's phenomenal, but no, he is not. Creep still up. We're attacking the Acolyte, draining coils, annoying and snares. Ooh, almost the last hit. Let's see if we can get something done. If that Acolyte falls, Happy almost has to tech, right? I think so. It's still a good camp. It will ruin his game plan. Or delay everything for a super long time. Level 2 advantage, more pressure early. This is rather similar to a Farseer play in a way that you don't really get any steals. Well, it is more likely maybe because you can come out of nowhere. Well, the Farseer is visible all the time, obviously. But it's more about the chip damage. Ideally, forcing a rod, which he did. Forcing dust, which he did. And yeah, Happy double checks the base. Because it's not out of the equation that he goes Blade Master Wyvern. But the reveal is good. Gives a lot of stability. And you really don't want this grunt to be surrounded. You can still pop him out. But damage uptime would still be nicer. And this is something that Happy didn't play against too much. Early game harass by a blade, but god damn is that a nice damage spread. And Lynn doesn't have a shop. Great control. Great control. And that is of course the downside. of having a Blade Master here. He needs to be in melee range. Close to the skeletons, close to the ghouls, taking more damage from normal attack types. Unless the faster you can stay from range. And attack from range. And indeed, it is double beastery. And my lord, is this Blade Master underwhelming at the moment. Boy, he played around this just brilliantly. Just perfectly. What a god. Yo! Tuki! Thank you for the 10 euros! Lin win! I will make another donation. Let's go Lin, I say! Great community contributions these days. Thank you, Tukui. We need damage. Soon. Lin had to go for a shop, which is something you, I guess, want to avoid.
A player's forces are under attack.
As the DK is level 3. Denied? What? Oh my god, I didn't even recognize. What the hell? Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, please. Yeah, of course, he's not level 2. Oh, shoot. He's so good. And this was obviously also careless. Can't get the grunts around here. Oh no. That grunt was below 200 HP. We do have Wyvern. We get some damage in, but man, Lin has some catching up to do. This Blade Master strat, I mean, he denied the expo. That's what he got done. Lin is one of the best players to play from behind and find any openings. Whether that's laming in the base or building races or some hero focuses out of nowhere. He needs to trigger all of that and then some. And he needs items like Boots of Kel'Thalaz is a good start. Pimp that blade, get the big red numbers. You need all of that. And this time we got an alchemist. Yeah. Sells the lion horn. Okay. Okay. We are at the beginning of tier 3. Appreciate the backpack, by the way. Happy one of the very few players who use this upgrade. And a mana potion. RNGesus is on Lin's side quite a bit. But yeah, happy more efficiency. He needs the money now. There would have been great value for this lion horn, but he wants to push. He wants the items. He wants an orb. He needs all of that right now and doesn't want to wait to put pressure on Lin and not let him unfold and not let him pimp the blade. And that's the decision he makes. Marv, thank you for the sub. 1 year. Happy sub-anniversary. Statue kill, not bad. Is that level 3? Oh, it's not. Shadowhunter also not level 3. We have the concrete up. So at least there's some stability. Orb is already out.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that's a hole. And that's level 3. It's not impossible anymore for Lin to win this. Got them bats out. Not too many targets yet. Oh, good focus. Nasty Nova though! And the bat is getting nuked. These ends definitely not justified. And again, there's a Garg up without bats in the fight. Alchemist being nuked and gets the kill. Level 3 for the Shadow Hunter. Lin fighting. Grunt kill seems inevitable. That's level 4. That is a lot of movement speed now on Happy's side. Heal wave in. Garg dead. Sky open maybe for the Wyvern, but they are very hurt. And the Shadow Hunter's running out of mana. Good timing for the kill on the Alchemist. Just got to level 2. If it's level 1, it's definitely not that big of the deal. Super cheap, super fast. But level 2 is an issue. Twisted Meadows has a lot more camps, a lot more items, a lot more XP. And Lin is transitioning. He's going Headhunters again. Now that there's no Dark Ranger, but only an Alchemist. Alchemist is still not bad against Headhunters, I think. Especially when they're clumped up. Acid Bomb is tremendous, Chemical Rage is good damage. But you're not facing the black. Staff of Silence. Third time today. Happy with the red spot as well. Also a Staff of Silence. Oh my god. And Lin has no Dispel. Happy has Dispel against it. Lin doesn't. Of giant strength, more survivability, always good, but I still think this Blade Master needs damage. Shade sees it. What's Happy's reaction? Is he going to the island himself? Or is he using that time where Lin is off the mainland and is attacking? Sophie Mask. We're pimping. We are pimping. Happy keeps the orb on the DK. Yes, so he can attack air. I think at the moment he's still of the opinion that Lin sticks with air. Oh, Potion of Restoration is a lot of HP and a lot of mana. And Happy is going for the island too. Biggest consumables in the game. Potion of Restoration could be a game-winning item. Happy has scouts out. Can you afford a lodge? Did Happy scout the base? Not sure. Also a Potion of Restoration. Jesus Christ. These items are wild. Mirror image scouting. I really like that. Expo up. Expo coming up. Guys, you're the greatest at what you do on the greatest map in one of the greatest matchups. Please just mine out Twisted for once. We were very close in a... wasn't it a WCA qualifier game? It was Spiral. It was certainly a Spiral game. I don't remember the enemy where we almost mined out Twisted. TC level close to 3. Oh, he is getting level 3. With a scroll of restoration. Ooh, he needs to get that Zeppelin out of the way. It's only 3 headhunters for now, right? Lynn is... Both are staying at 50. Both seem a bit unsure. Keeping a ghoul here. In case of another expansion. Happy has a lot more eyes on the map. He sees so much more than Lynn does. So Scroll of Restoration, 150 HP and 150 mana. Potion of Restoration, 500 HP, 200 mana. Happy denies that expo, and he did that to fly. It's a game of whack-a-mole. Who can expand more? And as Undead, you got a lot of opportunities. Now Lynn is forced into a tiny. I think Lynn's scouting is too slow.
A town is under siege.
Both producing a lot.
A player's force
Going
is under
raiders,
attack.
headhunters. It's a wild mix by Lynn. It's almost like computer insane. But it's a big attack towards the main, isn't it? Lynn, I think he has to figure out that Happy has has 2 expansions running. It's a big beeline. The damage isn't really compressed. Takes the shop. And there must be a speed scroll. Yeah, there's plenty. Evaluating. Do I want to fight this? Two base versus 3. Not fully mining yet here. A Blade Master is fantastic at laming. If you continuously send the illusions towards that expo. He's slot starved. No. Off the face. But Happy is unsummoning. That was enough. 2 base, 2 base. Happy has an empty Zeppelin here for additional scouting. And feels like he's getting ready for another island. Happy on vacation. Oh, forgot the Acolyte.
A town is under siege.
And that is of course relatively easy. Wyvern harass. There's no tally staff for Happy. By the way, bone chimes for the Gargs. This is annoying. Really annoying. This might force a TP at some point. This will definitely force new acolytes, maybe a staff. And that opens up the base again. This is exactly what I meant when I said Lynn is so good at fighting from behind. Remind you, if you tune in late, 13 minutes ago, this game was an utter disaster. And he's going for the Achilles heel of an undead, and that's the Tome of Relics. Without Tome of Relics, no destroyers. Without mass destroyers, not a fantastic chance to fight. And this army is so diversified, which is a good thing, that it's hard to find a counter. Attacking the Black Citadel now. Ooh, that would mean no TPs. Is he exploding? We got a blue dragon. Bat, not detonated. A little bit of a mistake here by Lynn. A bit overwhelmed, maybe. So many different units. Forces the DK into a TP in his own base. What is happening? A lot of repair, of course, too.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dark falling.
A town
One
is under
acolyte
siege.
missing here. Lynn is expanding again. It's buying a lot of time. Happy Happy killed the expansion with sappers? Oh my god, I totally did not see this. Oh, I totally did not see this. Chat, thank you. But that changes a lot. So Happy is still ahead in economy. But we don't know for how much longer. Step of Silence breaks it through. Needs some healing on the blade. Gets it done. Shadowhunter was a little bit out of position. Alchemist is safe. Oh my god! The Potion of Restoration saves his butt. 200 critical strike. Scroll of Restoration again. Here we go. We got the bat in. The Gargs are falling. Lynn storming forward, but for how much longer? He has a TP. He can get out, and you don't want to overcommit into an undead base. With towers, there's so much static defense. Trying to run away to not use the town port, but the Kodo is gone. And Lynn suffers quite some losses. This expo not up yet. This expo blown up. And Happy with a mining base here. This is wild. Tell staff to get clarities. He needs the mana regen. He might also need a shade to deal, a reveal to deal with the shade. Macro Warcraft. There was some damage done, but was it worth it?
The town is under siege.
So long, and the main is empty! What? It's this late in the game? Where are the 20 minutes? Oh, Lynn is in dire straits. He knew... Oh, man. He knew the mine would run out. Unlike I. And was forcing the issue, trying to get a hero kill. Blasting through all his consumables, and that didn't work. I feel like it hurts to say, but I think you need to sell the Staff of Silence. Go for a tiny. And even out bases to a degree. Yeah, yeah, even out bases.
A town is under siege.
Is Happy playing FFA? Kinda looks like it. It's scouting with an illusion now. Maybe that was necessary before. Happy's ready to go up to 100. It's pretty broke though. Lynn is mining again. Finally. I'm checking a lot. All the bases. Even with the zap on the island. Does he know about the second island?
Players' forces are under attack.
Cool run by doesn't work. Ooh, is that level 5? Not yet. Come on. No way he's expanding on 3 islands. What a calm before the storm moment. How is Lynn outmaneuvering Happy now? Happy playing really defensive. With the mobility of Acolytes, he can allow that. This fight is at the last chance. We once again have no Bad Riders here, of course. The Headhunters may be a bit late. Happy did the damage. TPing out without much damage done. The double crit. Lynn Saint's sword was almost up. And now we're playing with level 3 crit. And that is a game changer. And not that it's ultra realistic. I just want to mention this. If we get Blade Storm, we have an entirely different game. Because Blade Storm wrecks. We somehow did get the money for another tiny. Also a town portal to respond while keeping the staff. Two masters at that class. Very, very, very few people can play a game like this. 25 minutes in. I don't think an end is in sight.
A player's forces are under
We are occupying all the islands.
A town is under siege.
And Happy's pushing. This seems to be a little bit of a lifeline for Lin, if not for the tiny great hole at the bottom right-hand side that is growing. Happy TPing out, did a lot of damage to the peons, gathering some XP, but not crucial damage. What am I seeing? I mean, it's just your regular Happy versus Lin Twisted Meadows game. I mean, the greatest undead against the greatest orc on the greatest map. What do you expect? Nice to see you, Duro. Yes! We're getting some Zeppelin Blademaster harass. And imagine this with Bladestorm. This expo is gone. Happy's going to his natural again. The shades remain a problem. Happy's army is obviously bigger. Now, a little bit of a momentum shift that happened like 2 minutes ago. Happy seeking the offensive. He knows that he's ahead now. But these illusions, they deal with acolytes. Oh, Happy. Awkward position now. Lots of headhunters, but can you get in position is the question. We have ghouls. Tower fortifies this. Big fight. Something is happening on the left-hand side. Lin's position. He's not ready. The headhunters are not really attacking. Happy is not giving him too much, though. Doesn't want to be exposed to this Blademaster. Okay, what was happening here? The tower wasn't up. The ghouls do a lot of echo damage. How much longer? Oh, only at 50%. Happy's at 5 bases soon. 5 bases versus 1.5 is an oversight to not have the tower ready as he did here. And Happy can afford 1,000,000 TPs. He's spending that coin over. He takes out a unit or two. He's growing towards level 5 Lich, and then he TPs out because he obviously is super rich. And Lin kind of needs to trade for XP, but it feels like he doesn't have the ability to set up the Headhunter backline.
A player's forces are under attack.
Town portal. Shredder drop. Of course. Of course we're going into this kind of game now as well. Every single kill matters, gets the double peon, reduces the economy, gets out. I feel this army is too slow. This army is just too slow. And he tracks the movement every time. He's getting further and further ahead. Close to 3-0. Oh, Lin up into the main base. There is no pillage. Are we taking this fight? Very defensive. And we have split pushes. Here we got the sappers again. Again, I missed them. But the sappers took out another base. Oh, this is getting quite brutal now. Lin can't respond. No split bats. No Raider Zeppelin drops. Lin can't follow and Happy's macro. One base versus 5. And we have even supply. Like what? Happy was using a lot of town portals. And we're getting pillage, so that helps. Trying to coil Nova, but it's just a headhunter. Gotta be careful with these Destros. They can be yoinked and they're very expensive. Fascinating game. 3 towers up. Trading for the coil Nova. Close to 5 alchemists. But it feels like Lin doesn't really have a solution to these coil Novas. Who does? Oh, heal wave. Sugar. Trying to nuke him. Oh, beautiful. Staff of Silence. And of course, there is no dispel. Double kill. Close to a triple kill. Lin's bleeding. Level 5 SH. This is what he wanted. Maybe he wants to trade XP for that Blade Storm. But then he's also soaking up very little XP with only... well, with all the 3 heroes. There's probably a million other things happening. Blade Master in a world of trouble. Invo potion ready. He's storming into the back line. Is there any more room to flee? He has a town portal on the blade. No crits. And another raider dead. I feel like the army position isn't great and he knows it. 30 minutes. Done. Lin fighting like a lion. But happy. Spread his bases like a fungus. And took over. This was an incredibly hard game for Lin after the early. The early wasn't good at all. Lin did his very, very, very best to somehow get back, but he couldn't follow it up. Reminder, Lin has played 14 competitive maps now today. 5 against Happy, 7 against Sock. This is now map number 3. Any strategy changes, any switches. He did this schedule to himself. He did this schedule to himself. No one to blame. Turtle Rock, cross position. This should give the blade more time to get pimped in the beginning. We are moving towards a Farseer. Yeah, keep it fresh, switch it up. So on this map, Lin has to find the base first, then he gotta see the strategy, then he can adjust. Infi is better than Lin at this very specific style of mass expanding. Yeah, I agree. Lin is not necessarily a macro monster. He's known, legendary, and goated in almost every other aspect. But man, if someone can play mass bases, cubes, and lame, that's the Iceman.
Forces are under attack.
Cute little turtle pull to slow down, and he knows that it's wolves. So you probably would expect the Blade Master. Lin throws the curveball, Happy's able to adjust. What he doesn't know is Headhunter or Wyvern. Now he knows. Is Lin building a Rax now or not? Doesn't look like it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Then it's just mass air. For now. Last hit should be impossible, of course. Coil. Boom. This is not great for Lin. And Happy puts the shoe on another foot, right? Lin is the one supposed to harass, but all of a sudden, yep, there's level 2. There's an Holy Aura. He get creep jacked. not coming together. Maybe instead of a curveball, you threw a boomerang. Without knowing that they come back. If thrown correctly. I never got it done.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Happy is leveling freely. And this is the simplest style now. Maybe he wants to go hard on the lame. Fly into bases, kill workers, etc. Definitely doable on Turtle Rock. There is a position that can be abused. I don't know if it's bottom left or bottom right or both. Where you can't really protect yourself with a ziggurat. Shit, Remo told me. I didn't listen properly. No, I don't remember properly. I did listen. One last hit would mean the world. But this is happy, man. You are not getting last hits against him. But the wolves are getting a good bite of the DK.
A player's forces are under attack.
SH can go for some creeping manipulation. Ooh, is he aiming for the bottom left? For the red?
A town is under siege.
It's almost odd. Skeleton doesn't find him. And is expiring, so that's good. Okay, dodges the scout. Happy lost track. And doesn't exactly know where Lin is. And of course we go Legends.
Player's forces are under attack.
It kind of feels like map 1 or Brooklyn to a degree. Outstanding play from behind on map 2, but then he couldn't close it out either. So yeah, simplicity is the name of the game. Uniting with the Lich. Pearl Nova action can begin. Lin wants this big turtle. He needs it. Oh, he needs levels so bad. It's so hard to get now. Takes out the guard. Get a good timing. It's a numbers game after all. Reduce the numbers and you're in a good spot. So far, no alchemist. As we didn't arrive on tier 3 yet, but the big dreams of the big turtle you have to bury. And happy? Similar to Hammerfall, is losing a couple of rules again. Stealing that turtle would automatically mean a big mana potion, of course. I mean, it's the turtle in front of Happy's base. It's the big mana potion. Everybody knows. Trying to play around with the hex. A bit obvious. Oh, okay. Here's the hex. Bring in the focus. Very, very late. Alchemist for now. Throws another coil. Speed scroll. Wait, there's another coil. Is that worth it? Block? But no. Buying time, though. Buying time for what? The turtle needs to fall. with the vision of the Garg and the range of the Nova. Brilliant. Brilliant. And Lin, this was a bit sloppy again. This is still good damage output, but you gotta run. It's not a mana potion, by the way. It's the Scroll of the Beast, which can be very helpful. That is brutal. They fight so long for this. And then... boom. That was not to be allowed. Happy fresher. Happy more clutch. And Happy decides these situations for him.
Forces are under attack.
And now you can show him how easy that can be with an alchemist. Level 2. Big invuln. Great when it's a lot about hero focus. No splits. This Nova hits hard. All in. You're diving, mate. How many coils are there? Shadowhunter, this was the last hex. He can only body block, but the body block looks good. Info potion transferred. So sick to keep the presence of mind, and then the crowd control follow up with Nova to stop the chase. This is so good. This is such good Warcraft, and Lin can't follow anymore. He can't. Oh, this is the end. If the Farseer falls, this is the end. He never got a level 3. This has to work. Come on. He gets it. Will the Shadowhunter fall in the process? Everything might fall in the process. Acid Bomb does a phenomenal job. If Lin... it's just a Lich buyback, right? Yeah. But this is over. This is so over. This is ultimately over. 4-0. Lin, this feels frustrated. This feels broken. This feels triggered. Lin needs to win 5 games in a row versus Happy in this grand final. He did reverse sweep him in a best of 7. Just has to do it in a best of 5. There's a lot of apologists here saying, oh, they should play the grand final different day. Lin was the one accepting the Don't Force Me Cup. Lin was the one agreeing to the reschedule to play it today. This is not on the B Cup organizers. This final schedule is out for 3.5 weeks. No. It's not up to the B Cup organizers to make up for the players that accept impromptu show matches. No. No. Not that way. Also, let's check. Did Happy ladder while Lin was playing the lower bracket final? Players create the schedule themselves. Hey, he wasn't playing. Interesting. Happy is spanking him around right now. Nothing works. He needs... I don't know. He needs a quick and decisive victory in the next game and then hope to snowball from there. Because in their series earlier today, Happy made mistakes. Quite a lot of them. But now he doesn't. Happy's playing rock solid, man. He got tasks for Lin that Lin can't answer. Can he win 5 in a row? That would be a turnaround, a reverse sweep for the ages. Imagine. He set up the storyline now. 2.5 minutes till game time. Blue Steel Hot Boy, thank you for the sub. Love you, Neo. Love you too. After the Giga throw on Hammerfall, the fate was sealed. It was the big moment of the series. I agree. 100% agree. $90 seconds. If Lin wins 5 in a row, we all, your followers, gonna gift 500 subs. Okay. That would be nice. What's our follower count at the moment? How many subs would that be? 122,656 times 500. There would be 61 million subs. It would be cool. Yeah, that would be very nice. $30 seconds. Swit Hazen? Sorry for butchering your name if that's wrong. Thank you for the prime. Later tonight, by the way, B2W weekly monthly finals. Hawk, Kraft, Sheik, Sonic, Pato. Ido. Almost forgot the formerly best undead at Raraland. Fighting for the July crown. Match points. 5 match points in a row for the Hapster. That would be his first B Cup win, as this is the first B Cup on War 3 Champions. Lin played a lot the past couple of days. So did Happy, but Lin always one series more. Was accepting the Don't Force Me Cup, the nail in the coffin for the B Cup. JK Pfeffer, thank you for the 2-month resub. More probable to win the lottery than this. So, Aquals. Kind of rare to see the matchup on this map. There's no reason for Happy to change anything, right? Triplord possibility? Maybe? Nah. And we return with the blade. If we go down with a bang. 12 spots where you can find claws, plus the marketplace. Big red numbers almost guaranteed. And one could think that Lynn is still a bit triggered. It's going Fastia Headhunter or Fastia Mass Wyvern again. But no. I feel like this is something Happy does not expect. Necessarily. Why does no one ever counter the shades?
A player's forces are
Pfeffer
under
person?
attack.
That is an incredibly good question. Starts off with a ring, that's a bit unfortunate. But you know, saves a bit of HP during creeping as the Blade Master is the one. Who goes crit first? Ooh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Longer creeping phase. I mean, he is supposed to get level 2 here. Man, this is classic Orc Undead Echo Owl. Don't tell me. Whew, crit at the perfect time. Yeah, you're not stealing this away from me. Skeleton on Twisted did enough damage already. Okay, Saint's Sword is sharp. But Happy is also leveling like a madman. Both blessed with the rings. Tech's running. Is this the special Remo creep route? Lots of normal damage towards the Berserkers, a lot of experience. He steals the circlet away. Everybody knows Happy likes to dress up as a little princess with the circlet on his head. Not this time. But then, of course, off to other shores. Let's steal your XP away. Let's steal your items away. Be active. Does this go on the cost of it? Oh, solid steel. The Blade Master and the steals was something that put Lin ahead against 120 and especially versus Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
And boots. Boots. It's a grunt surrounded though. Can he fight out? No, because there's a coil. Don't lose a grunt in the early game. It's another surround. Double surround by Happy and another coil. Ay, 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 ay. And the Blade Master is so far behind because he was chasing this one ghoul. 2 ghouls for 2 grunts. Bad trade for Lin. 6 surrounds though. And denied. Yep. Who needs sweet when you can't have happy? That guy is just a monster. How can he be so close to perfection? Sweet back in the day at a legendary clip with a ghoul double surround. This is next level though. How can you not be mentally broken when you're exposed to the Warcraft monster himself? There's a coil, isn't there? Oh, got it. Ed got the claw. All right.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC second. We haven't seen this before. Is it just... This is TC Mass Raiders, isn't it? With an Expo on tier 2. Ay, ay, ay. I personally don't like the strategy too much. But Lin was playing it a lot. And was brute forcing it to make it work. Godspeed, my dude. I wouldn't mind more games. I got still 1.5 hours till the Back to Warcraft Weekly Monthly July finals.
A player's forces are
But
under attack.
do I think it's realistic? Oh no. Oh no. He saw the peon before. Strategy was up. Thank you for the clip, Hinterreudig. This expansion is not necessarily designed to come up. It does force Happy to be here.
A player's forces are under
Interception. Statue dead. But then, while Happy is on your side, you need to do more damage than he does. Expansions can be cancelled and rebuilt. You always get something back. A loss like the statue here, you know, it's gone. Speaking of it's gone, that Lich was exposed and forces the town portal. Is there hope? Another expansion. Mass raiders. So much crowd control. This is not a fighting arm. This is an ambush arm. This is a pillage arm. Oh, this is not an army that you want to expose towards schools, but you want that Lich so bad. Invul Potion with the stomp. A hair too late again. So close. Everything is so close. Taking away the statues is smart. It's free regen, more or less. And mana is a bit of an issue. And it's stalling time now. Raiders falling. This is all expensive on both sides. That Storm paid a lot. And the Berserker, keeping this Berserker is the one weapon against ghouls he got. And you need to protect it. Coil or no coil? Hard to deny. Just above the threshold. Got it! Well done.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo at 60%. It's not fast enough. No reinforcements either. Hola! Blade got it, eh? Aye. The Wyvern. It's a... Oh, he got this one too! No slots anymore. Invul Potion on the Lich, and that prevents a hero kill. The Trolls, oh no, are giving him a Wyvern. That's unfortunate. And the Invul Potion makes it so the Lich is safe. Dark Ranger second. Against this transition. Going for the Lich so hard. He wants to... Yeah, no Stomp this time. And this is a big Invul Potion. With a long damage time... Invul time up. That's a lot of situations going Happy's way. A lot. But finally Lin got some momentum. Finally things are clicking for him as well. So are we committing to Wyvern now that we see the Dark Ranger? This was a little bit of mind games in the early stages of the series. Prior to Turtle Rock. Expo up. Needs fortification though. Needs fortification. Happy only has 5 ghouls left. Flynn holds this. He's in a crazy good spot. No silence just yet. You want this Lich dead. Many have tried. Few have succeeded. Flynn is of the opinion that with backstep and with crit he can do it. And stare, TC, Storm! And there's another Invul. Man, and he kills the TC in the middle of the screen. Who did not have an Invul Potion because there's only one shop on Echo Isles. And shop control is super important. Happy knows it. Chat knows it. And this is now problematic. Loses a Destro. But this is a lot of skeletons. And this is a lot of ghouls. And he's closing the escape route. And this will then be more skeletons. This Dark Ranger just turns out beautifully. Rip. And now I don't have a silver lining for this expo play. This is not an expo you can cancel anymore. This just lost. This is not forcing Happy to be in this position. This just lost. And the TC is lost. And he can't level. And Happy is soaking up your side of the map. And it's getting further and further ahead. He needs this hero kill so bad. There's a coil. And there's no hex. And that's the downside of a TC second play. Silence. Nuke. TC is back though. Is that a game changer? Come on. Oh no, he is not allowed to get this Lich. Similar to Foggy in the ESL Cup days. Throwing the kitchen sink at a Frost Armor Lich is not the solution. Even if he kills him now with a 138 crit. Okay. That might be a personal success. But this is not saving him the game.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC surrounded. Gorgeous. Gorgeous! This is once again so close to perfection. The Blade Master, he's giving up. There's no healing. The Lich is back. As if he points the long nose at him and said, na 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 na. You can try as long as you want. Avada Kedavra 5-0! 5-0! 1 map due to winner bracket, 4 maps due to being the better player. And arguably, he won that winner bracket map because he was the better player before. If Hammerfall is not going the way it did, I think Lin has a solid shot. But it did go the way it did. And Turtle Rock and Echo Isles. Like, let's be honest. Lin was done. These games don't really count. Lin was done.